Alright, so as you can see here, we have a Dell optiplex 3020 small form factor. Oh, let me just do that. Dell optiplex 3020 small form factor. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn it into a gaming beast. It won't be a beast, but it'll be significantly better than what we have in here right now. So what we have right now is we have 4GB of RAM, i5 4590, and a 500GB hard drive. Intel integrated graphics HD 4600, I think. And we're going to upgrade it quite a lot today. So I've been waiting ages for all this stuff to come in that I ordered, but let's just get started. So on the back you'll see that there are you can see there's two screws there. You can open them with your hands, but if you can't, you can also use a star head screwdriver. You can see there. Them screws will not come out, they just sit there so you can't lose them. Slide the panel and take it off. Then we're shown this. So the first upgrade I'm going to make is, there's only 4GB of RAM in here, so I've got two 8GB sticks. So we're going to use the dual channel, the maximum RAM you can have. The speed you can only have is 1600 megahertz. So we're just going to disconnect these two power cables here for the disk drive, and lift this blue tab, and slide it out. Set it to the side. Then we have to take this hard drive out. Pretty good hard drive as well. It's a Seagate Barracuda, 7200 RPM, 500GB. So I'm pretty sure there's not much better you can do than that. Unplug the two cables down here. This will be blue clip sided to the left, and then you can just lift this hard drive up and out. Then we can get better access to our RAM here. So this 4GB stick we want out, so put these wee tabs there down, and then you can just lift it out. So it's Samsung, yeah, 4GB there. You can kind of see, you can't see actually. Yeah, whatever, there we go. So put that RAM to the side. Then we've got our two 8GB sticks, so we're going to open this side as well, and then we can just put our RAM in. Like so. Alright, sorry, my video storage got reached, so you just want to press down, and when you do press down, the clips should come in themselves. If they don't come in themselves, you haven't done it right. But then there's our RAM in, 16GB. Then we can put our, we can put our hard drive back in, unless you're going to upgrade that. You can upgrade it to like a terabyte or something, but if you're not going to upgrade it like that much, then there's not really much point in upgrading it. You're better off doing what I'm going to do, which you'll see in a minute. So what we're going to do is, here's our disk drive. I won't use that, and I'm willing to sacrifice it to an SSD. So we've got this little adapter here. What you want to do is put your SSD in there. We've got a Data SU630 240GB SSD. So you want to put that in. This adapter comes with a wee bag of 4 screws. Just going to screw them in. Comes with a screwdriver as well, and I'm going to do that and be right back. So I've got that all screwed in. What we're going to do next is get this black casing off of your actual hard drive, which isn't too hard. Just comes out like so. And then you can just keep that if you want for further use. And then you've got this wee black casing. You just got to put it onto the hard drive. Yeah, this is right, isn't it? Oh yeah, there'll also be a front, oh that's it, a front panel here. There's some models where you can actually use the front panel off of the hard drive to make it look better, but you might be stuck with the one that comes with it, which isn't too bad, doesn't really matter. So once we've got it in the black casing like so, we just want to drop it in like normal. and slide it in, and that's our SSD installed. Well, we do need to put our cables in, but after that. So there we go. Oh, yeah. So put all our cables in, even the hard drive. Don't forget the hard drive. Now, if you do this, there's still one more thing you need to do, which is fairly easy. I'll show you how to do it when we get it started up. And then there's one more upgrade I'm going to make, and that is a video card or a GPU. Now, you will have to go with a low profile one. You can't go with like I don't know, a big fancy one. So you want to take out this one here, this wee vent here. You do need to go with a low power consumption, low space taking up. Well, unless you're doing like the mini tower or some other thing. But if you're doing the small form factor, you have to get a low profile one. There's about 9 inches of space there. This is 9 inches. So as you can see, it just about fits. And you just press down until you hear like clicks. And then that's that installed there. Then you just need to put this clip back over. And that is us upgraded to the max. So now I'm going to put the cover on. You put it about, you can see how much of a gap there is there. You can put it about there, that's where I'll let it go in. Then you just slide back over. And you can screw it in if you want to, but using your hands will be just fine. You might not be able to open it with your hands, but you can close it with your hands. Like, I mean, the first time you might not be able to open it with your hands because they tighten it from the factory. So then I'm just going to keep this vent, this RAM, and this disk drive somewhere safe. Because we can still use that or sell it or whatever. So then that's that. I'm going to show you how to switch, because right now the computer is still going to boot from the hard drive and it's still going to take ages. It actually took 97 seconds. So I'm going to show you how to boot from the SSD instead. And then I'm going to wipe the hard drive, and then I'm just going to install games. So let's go and take it over to the let's start it up, and we'll do that. Okay, so I've got my wee setup here. Just a wee note, you do want to make sure, if you did install a GPU, you don't install it into the original ports, like the VGA and the DVI up here. No, the VGA and the display port. You want to put your display port into where the GPU is now coming out of. So just remember that, or else you won't actually be using the GPU and you won't be getting anywhere near as much performance. But what you want to do, when you turn it on, make sure you've got a keyboard connected up. And as soon as it turns on, just press F2 for a little while, until you see preparing to enter setup up here. And once you've done that, just wait for it to load a wee bit. Then you'll be brought to, let it just focus. Be brought to this screen. You do want to go to, it's just general here. You want to go to boot sequence, and then you'll see here, I've already done it. My Adata SU630, my SSD is at the top. Yours will be like, I think this is the hard drive. So it'll probably be something along the lines of that, but your hard drive will be at the top. Oh, whoops. Your hard drive will be at the top. So what you're going to want to do is simply just what I did. Click on whichever one's your SSD and just move it up to the very top. And then that's that. That's all you really need to do. So now you're going to be booting from your SSD instead of the hard drive. So then just apply and then exit and just wait for it to boot up. And it's going to be a lot faster than our hard drive, which was mine. I recorded it. It was 97 seconds. And along with our GPU upgrade, our RAM upgrade, and our SSD, that's going to be a lot faster. No, I do need to do that. And there we go. That was a lot faster. So, okay, so what I'm going to do, you don't need to do this, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Go to File, go to this PC, and then you can see I've just renamed them to SSD 240GB and hard drive 500GB. You can see that's what I've got all my main games on. So I've got Minecraft, Among Us, I've also got Fortnite, but it's just pinned down there. You can put it onto your screen, and all the other apps, all these are on my SSD. I'm also going to be installing GTA, which will pretty much take that blue line from there all the way to like up here. And then after that, all my other games will be on this hard drive, because these are the games that I like to play a lot. Minecraft, Among Us, Fortnite, and GTA are a lot of the games that I play, and I want them to load fast. But hard drive, if you want to right click and then format it so that you can have more space, because you'll have your last windows on that and all. You just want to, I'm just going to do it anyway. You don't need to do it, but just format that and you'll get rid of your windows that you had before and all that stuff. And then you've got your upgraded PC. So this is a lot better. So that's the end of this video.